gentlemen, it's Pablo Live.
There's a gentleman who's special to me. Now, she's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Why do I say so? He has very many ideas to a point that he will give them out, and then at the end of the day, you ask him, okay, who's this? They tell you, he's the one who owns it, but actually he's not the one who runs it. You know? That's none other than Edwin Musiime. Give it out for Edwin Musiime. You're welcome, Edwin.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can have a chair. I'm looking great. How does great look like? I've tried to meet that man, eh? They tell me you're looking great. You're looking. There are people I've always wanted to see this guy who owns almost everything for Sare. Eh? Now, great. I don't know what they've done engineering. There's what they call a caliper. Eh? When they are building. Your hair is always constant. How do you manage to keep up your sense of style?
Averagely, it takes me an hour on a good day every time I go to the salon.
An hour, how many times a week?
I go to the salon twice or thrice a week.
3 times a week. Those are 10 days in a month. Actually, my visit mine once, he has to remind me. So, Edwin,
Yeah.
I can see you have everything, the looks, the touch. Why are you still single? What is it that you want?
I know I'm looking for something perfect, and everybody around tells me there's no such a thing as perfect, so I'm still troubled in that area.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And what are those qualities? Do you want a person who's short, dark?
She's got to be absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Like she has jumped out of a magazine.
Something close to that or even better.
Talking about magazines, you have a magazine, yeah? Rock magazine.
Yeah.
When did you start the rock?
There's a cause to have a good Christian magazine, Christian family magazine, and we went for it, and God told me so.
Which telecom service? Anyway! I just wanted to know, back to your lifestyle and being in the media for some time. Was that your ambition?
Growing up, I think up to P7, I always wanted to be a lawyer. And my dad always wanted me to be a lawyer. When my dad passed away, I was about 15 years old. My dream changed, and I felt like I wanted to be a communicator. I wanted to be a media practitioner. I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to be on television from an early age.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've done for love?
You know, they say when you love someone, you ought to let go. I've tried 2 relationships. They didn't work out because I loved so much, I let go. Love.
Why do you love too much? You're supposed to love in installments. You don't have all your savings in the account. What if they close the bank? So who chucked the other?
The great thing is that I've never given satisfaction to any of them to chuck me, so I managed to successfully.
Yeah! So you're Mr. Control Alter Delete. That's why you know this song called Said I Loved You But I Died. You know that song?
Yeah, I know it.
It means that the person loves you so much to a point that they think maybe it's a lie. You loved them up to that point. I have a sister. She's very nice. She has all those qualities you have said. What do we do? What do you think you'd make a good muko?
And unfortunately, I've always wanted to marry a white, so.
Oh!
And your sister must be black like you.
My sister?
Yeah, she must be black.
No, she's called Chakwera. Chakwera. Chakwera means white. Yeah. So, Edwin, journalist, broadcaster, writer. Where do we see you in the next 5 years?
Yeah, my goal in life from age 21 has always been to be a multi-millionaire by age 30, and I have just 3 years left to that.
Yeah. What was your experience, the first experience in an aeroplane?
I think I remember the craziest thing that ever happened is that I didn't know how to fasten the seatbelt.
Uh-huh.
And when I got into the plane, I sat onto the seatbelt.
Uh-huh.
And when they announced that you should fasten your seatbelts, I felt like they were unfair to me. They gave me a seat that didn't have a seatbelt. And so everybody around me was clicking the seatbelts, and I didn't have any.
Oh.
And I called to complain. And then The unfortunate thing is that the guy that was sitting close to me had watched me on television before.
Yeah.
And he knew me. I was totally embarrassed when he told me, no, you actually just sat on it. So
It's a typical example of taking a man out of the village but getting the village. They gave me chai mukaru on an aeroplane, I refused. Oh, mukaru, dry tea in an aeroplane. I said I'd rather eat cassava. I got out my bag, I had carried some. Edwin, it was nice having you. May you rest in peace, not as in death.